Good morning, guys. So yesterday, when we started up the van here behind me, we couldn't move the steering wheel, and immediately I was obviously panicking. But at the same time, the first thing that came into my mind is power steering fluid. And so, even though I didn't know where the exact location of power steering fluid, that is the first thing that came up on my mind. So, what I did was open the hood, and I couldn't find it there. And so I went inside under the seat, and there I found it. And when I found it, it was drained. There was nothing in there. So my immediate thought is to go get some more and then refill it. And so this was already almost nighttime and stuff. So when we got back from the store, there was barely daylight. There's barely daylight anymore. So I grabbed the flashlight, and obviously right away I poured some power steering fluid in the reservoir. So I thought everything was all good and stuff until I started hearing some what do you call this? Some leak. That's like power steering fluid hitting the hot coils down there and stuff, and it was just all bad and stuff. So right there I realized that I have a cut power steering line or hose. So I couldn't sleep too well last night. I just kept on thinking how I'm gonna fix this. And so this morning I looked at it, and I saw there's an opportunity to cut the leaking part and then reattach the end and see if that will work. Okay, but eventually obviously I'm gonna go ahead and buy more hose and replace it properly. But for now, I couldn't move this van out of its position without having it put on or have a power steering fluid and stuff. This is just not gonna come out of this little pocket of parking space that I got in the house and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this problem and then try to fix it and stuff. Okay. By the way, what caused it was that our dog chased the cat, and the cat went underneath the van, and the dog started to claw everything that he could hit or she could hit to try to get this cat. So it hit the power steering hose. So that's the story behind that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so we're gonna go in here and take a look at the problem again. I didn't even close this thing anymore since I know that I was gonna go ahead and fix this problem. So this is the reservoir. As you can see, it's once again empty. I filled this thing up last night, but obviously the leak caused it to just drain again. Okay, and you will see in there. So I turned on the light, and we're gonna go down there, take a look at this. That is the nasty slice that this guy took from my dog. Okay, and looking at this, I think I have enough. I was gonna go to the store and get some hose, but right now I think I have enough slack here to get this job done. Okay, so there's a clamp here, and obviously there's a clamp down there as well. So I just need to undo that, and we'll move on from there. Okay. So the tool I'm going to be using right now to remove this hose is just this long nose pliers. I really hope that I can reach it from down here. That's the problem down there, and that's the problem down there. And I really don't want to go underneath this thing right now, okay, because it's full of leak down there. Okay, so let's get this thing done. Alright guys, as you can see here, I just removed this lock right here by pressing that, and then I slid it out of there. This is the problem right here. See that? It's a pretty nasty cut. So what I intend to do is trim this and then move this over here. Okay, and then try to put this thing back minus this. Okay, so we're just gonna trim that a little bit with this, and then clean it up a bit. Okay, let's make this thing some more. Okay, so that's that. Just go ahead and clean this thing up a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna try to stick this thing down there again and then lock it. Alright, here's the moment of truth, guys. I have already replaced or cut the hose here, the damaged part, and then I've already put the hose back in. This is a temporary fix, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put some fluid in this thing now. And according to the books, it says that, you know, you should do this while the engine is cool, which is, I just woke up and this was not running all night, so this should be cool. Okay, so put your little tool there, and then this what I got here is a Shell Spirax automatic transmission fluid 3. So let's just do little by little. There's a gauge down there where you will see how much you already got in, and let's just go ahead and put this thing on minimum. Okay, so right now I'm not seeing any leaks, so that's a good sign. And then the gauge down here, you can see it's rising. There's a minimum and a maximum right there, so we're just gonna put it on the minimum side right there. So now let me just cover this before I spill this thing. that. Then put this thing back. Okay. So immediately I should feel this power steering fluid work. Start this engine. Everything's locked tight. Nothing is I didn't touch anything else but that, so okay. So there's no leak there, nothing is popping. Because yesterday immediately something was leaking, so now there's no leaks. So see how quickly that gauge dropped to almost nothing, because it sucked in the power steering fluid. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's turning left and right now. I was told to turn it to release some of that air that may have gotten in, and then once you do that, they said to go ahead and shut it down and then refill this. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. So as you can see from the minimum, right between minimum and maximum where I had it a while ago, it dropped down to down here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and refill that, since I'm confident now that it is not leaking. Alright, so I put it right. I only got a few left, but I put it still in between or close to max now. Okay, so right there. Okay, then let's remove this, and once we remove that, let's go ahead and put the cap back on. Okay, that's good. Still no leaks. I don't see no leaks. That's good. Let me go start this thing up again, see if it's gonna suck some more. Okay, so it did suck in some more, and it dropped once again to the minimum. Okay, so that's good. Alright guys, so this concludes my video on how to refill the power steering fluid, but at the same time also the hack of cutting the line and then putting it back on. And it's a pretty easy task, you know. And like I said, this is a temporary fix so I can get this vehicle out of this spot, because if I just drive it out the lot, there's gonna be a problem getting this thing out of here, because you know, the spot's pretty tight, and you know, not having a good control of the steering could cause a very bad accident to happen. Okay, all right, so other than that guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something from this, you know, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.